So welcome back, everyone. I got a newbie with me, and my newbie's a little nervous. I love when that happens, but you know what? I'm going to make her feel real comfortable because she's going to come right up on that mic. We are live on Facebook, so hi to everybody out there. Like us, and I'm going to share the show in just a little bit, and so you can follow us too. That would be great. I have with me now Debbie Norwitz, and she's the owner of Unordinary Adventures. Welcome to the show. I want you to tell everybody a little bit about yourself. Seniors, listen up here, and the young ones too. You got to listen. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I'm 82 years old.
You
just
wouldn't
as
know
a
it.
start,
Oh my
just
God.
as a start. But when I was about 52, I decided, because of life circumstances, decided to take a trip, solo trip, through Europe, backpacking by myself for 3 months. So I did
You're
that.
nuts, is what you are.
It was an amazing situation because I'm only 4'8" and something, so I had to figure out how to do that. So I did a wheelie thing, no backpack, because I couldn't.
Right, at 52, you're not doing a backpack. I'm not
Well,
either.
no, you by my size either. I could,
Right.
because otherwise
You needed a lot to have.
I'd fall on my back if I did one of those big things. Anyway, I did the 3-month thing. It was very life altering.
I bet.
And because of that, I decided that I wanted to share that experience, and that's why I created Unordinary Adventures. I got we're very interested in all different kinds of adventures. So not only mine, but there was horseback riding and knife making and boat making and just all different kinds.
So an adventure, when you say, I get it, when you say Unordinary Adventures, it doesn't necessarily mean a trip. It can
No.
be anything. Oh, my
Okay.
goodness.
On my website, I have hundreds, if not thousands, of different unordinary adventures on the site itself.
So you share this site on here, and you're so excited about being here too, to help people find some things that they
Something
may
different,
never.
right?
What a wonderful time! You know how long ago we made this?
Yeah, I
you
know, it was a
time.
long time
What
ago.
a perfect time for right now, where
I
everybody
know.
doesn't know what to do. Go up on our website. That's what you do. Go
Right, it's
talk about it.
unordinaryadventures.com.
And
It's
what? So let's
absolutely-
talk about them. What are some of the different ones that are on there?
Oh my goodness. Well, I had a very dear friend that was a knife maker whose name was Bill Moran. He created a association for knife makers, and he built the Damascus blade, and he showed me he had a forge in Fredericksburg, Maryland, and we used to go visit him. And I decided that I wanted to put him on the site, so I went and I had checked him all out, checked out his
Credentials?
Well, I knew his credentials, but I checked out information about knife making. So anybody that's interested in how to make a blade, how to do a Damascus blade, that's all on the site.
It's pretty neat. What else is up there?
Oh, there's arts and crafts, there's cooking, my favorite is volunteer vacations, which I was really
Ooh.
interested in.
Let's talk about that. What is
All right.
that?
Volunteer vacations is when you go on a vacation, you can split your time doing like 50-50. If you want to do 2 weeks, you can do 1 week on a whole vacation doing all kinds of exciting things. And the other week you're volunteering.
How
You can
fun.
be volunteering at a school, you can be volunteering to build a garden, you can be volunteering to take care of children, you can volunteer doing medical things.
This is the site for every single person out there to go on. I don't care if you're a senior or not. You're going to
It's
figure out.
amazing.
Do not tell me you're bored. Go up on to her website. It's unordinaryadventures.com, and adventures is anything from like she said, knife making,
Boat making.
boat. You want to make a boat? You can learn how to do
make a
it right
boat.
on her site.
Right, you wanna learn how to draw, you wanna have a spa, there's also things that are very
So
female.
to start your own business, or to like do things like that as a fun thing to do with
It's
girlfriends.
it's not about how to start businesses.
Right.
It's
It's
all
more
about,
how to have fun.
it's places to go to do these different things,
Unordinary things.
unordinary things.
I
That's it.
love it.
Right, including if you like gambling, there's a ship that does gambling.
Yeah,
You
we
can
do
go
have
on the
those.
ship. Yeah, you can do that, that's on the site. if you like spooky things, there's Halloween type things on there.
Wow. So
All
there's a
kinds of
lot of
things.
different. And are you always coming up with new things?
I try to.
I bet.
Yeah.
Because you're pretty special. This website is called UnordinaryAdventures.com. You can also call her. Her phone number is 602-796-2033. But she's really promoting the website because you got to go up there. Do not tell me you're bored. Don't ever say that to me again. You can go up onto her website and figure something out to do. That's what I'm going to say to my kids from now on.
Right, exactly. But it also, I also put my own trip on there. So if they want to know more about me, the whole trip is right on
I
the site
bet
too.
it's got to be super duper. Now you had a lot of struggles, and you had to overcome them. How did you do? Let me ask you real quickly. What were some of those struggles, and how you overcame them?
Oh my goodness, you're talking about history. Well, I was married many years ago, and I had to do that separation thing.
Yeah, been there, done that too.
Right, but in my case, I had to go to Vegas, and I worked in Vegas for 6 weeks as a shill.
As a what?
As a shill.
Oh, really? What's that?
A shill is someone who's hired to gamble for the house.
I love this woman. I can't wait to find more about you. Go ahead.
So I worked, and there's a whole lot of story there, but
Sure.
I worked at a place called the Silver Slipper, which does not exist any longer. It's a long time ago. And I worked as a shill during that 6-week period where I had to have residency in Vegas.
Okay.
So you have to do that.
Yeah.
So that was one of those life struggles that one has to,
You're a pretty amazing little lady.
well, I was also involved in a cult for about 10 years, so that was
Okay,
pretty
what was that?
interesting.
What was that about?
I was the Church of Scientology.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I was
I'm
involved
losing
in
my
that.
voice for some reason again here today. Go ahead.
Well, I was involved with that for 10 years. I was I lived in England for a year and a half.
What
Doing
haven't you done? I know what you haven't done. You haven't been on my show. Are you going to
That's
put that
true.
up on there now, too?
That's true.
You got to put that up there. That would be so
Absolutely.
cool.
Absolutely. I'd love to.
So basically, it's a list of just different unordinary things you never thought
Absolutely.
about to do.
Absolutely.
Some of your stories.
That's right.
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 And like you said, your favorite one you said was the knife, I think you said.
Well, that was because he was such a dear friend.
Well, what's another one? Let's talk about it.
Well, I'd actually, if I can, I'd like to talk about Amazing Seniors.
Let's do that since we only have a couple of minutes. I'm glad you remembered.
Right, AmazingSeniors.net is a new site. It's in work right now, and what I want is for the readers that are seniors to send me their stories because they're
The readers or the listeners to
the
send?
listeners.
Okay, go ahead.
The
Tell me yours.
listeners.
That's why I corrected you. Go ahead.
I want the listeners to
To send
send
you?
me your stories, and they can call, or I don't know about giving an email
You can do
address.
it like this, okay? I'm going to let everyone call me throughout the rest of the show. If you've got a story that you would like to have put in on her website, and as unordinary as possible, but it doesn't have to be that
No,
unordinary.
it'll be on Amazing Seniors.
Oh, okay, so amazing seniors could be in Caesars, seniors, and I'm a senior. That's why I do stuff like that. So, if you want to, you can call me here direct. Our number here 602-277-5369. Toll free. It's 1-866-536-1100. What would be your final words for everyone out there?
Hey, if you are a senior, and don't ever let your age get you down.
Don't ever complain. You can't.
Don't ever complain.
You know, my father, when I was younger, he had sent me it was some kind of a video of somebody, just years and years and years and years ago, of a woman that didn't have any hands or feet, and she learned how to needle point, and you can watch her doing that. Is that amazing?
That's amazing.
There's just so
stories.
many different things. She's right now, obviously, she wants you to check her out on UnordinaryAdventures.com. Send us your stories. If you're a senior, she wants to hear you. If you're amazing, it makes it even better. It's AmazingSeniors.com, or call here 602-277-5369.